Right, I think I can deal with this a little bit. Not a bad session. Not a bad session at all. I might get back on GTA again later on. Nene says it's not a good day to cut the grass because it might rain again. She just wants me to rest up from my MRI in the morning. But if she has to go out to the store today, I told her I want to ride with her just to get out the house a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get back on in a couple hours. But in the meantime, I'm gonna catch up on my timeline and see who's saying what's going on with all my favorite content makers. So I'm gonna check that out after I finish rolling this blunt up. Nene got her new computer set up. I want to see if I can overclock it just to make it run a little faster. Got this webcam. It doesn't act right. It's never acted right on my computer, so I'm hoping that it'll at least work for hers. Even though it was only like a $20 webcam, but it had a built-in microphone in it. We'll let that blunt dry for a minute. Check a couple of these screens. See what my crypto tab browser's doing, how much counting it's doing. I'll tell you, making this passive income is kind of become a religion to me. Because white people can't say that, nah, you can't do it. All you gotta do is have a computer and you can mine your own cryptocurrency. See what Brother Malcolm is talking about. He got a new saying that he put up. Said, why tell someone who's making money running their own business to stop and go back to school? Did y'all say that to Bill Gates? I know that's right. That's Brother Malcolm Isaiah Turner. Real solid brother on Facebook, even though I don't really hover around Facebook much. I like spending my time over on blackjunction.com and blackjunction.tv. Alright, let's turn this off for a second. See who's on my timeline. Let's see. Oh, Baba Rashan just came on. I gotta check this out.
This oceanside Verbo is about to become the backdrop for an unforgettable vacation.
Shalom, shalom, assalamu alaikum to the family. This is Elder Rasan Shakol coming to you with another informative video. Peace and blessings to all the melanated family and mankind. The family, this video is going to be about this sister called Hazel E. She done went over there in Turkey and got a breast surgery. Now they got to cut her breast off. What's wrong with our sisters? They want to ass enhancement, titty enhancement. You don't love yourself. You're going to put your body through all this pain and suffering. Well, a big ass, big titty. I don't know where they're getting this from. And she laying in the hospital crying, this, that, and the other. You don't love yourself. People that do, women that do that don't love themselves. Evidently, you don't love yourself as is. I love myself as is. Love me like I am, or fuck you. Get on about your damn business. Ain't nothing wrong with look good, but look good naturally with what you was born with, what came from your mother and your father and the creator. I just don't understand all this breast enhancement, taking the chance of getting your breast cut off. Now she ain't got no breasts. Taking booty shots, shit flipping all over the place like raw jelly or whatever. I just don't. It seems foolish to me, Tammy. It seems foolish to me to get all this cosmetic surgery. For what? Because they don't love themselves. That's the only reason I can see. That's right, Tammy. Well, we're going to cut this video short. Peace and love for the likes and shares. And I love to hear your comments about cosmetic surgery. Is it good or bad? Huh. You already know my answer, and I'm out.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Getting cut up, trying to fit in with powers that be. I don't know. I was never a big fan of those fake tits. Oh, I see this brother got another channel, Black Opinion. This is Black Opinion 2. So where's the one? That's the one I was looking for. I know he put it on both channels. All right, check this out.
Hey folks, Mad Black 80, Black Up in Your Face again with some more pro black commentary. You know, I do follow certain celebrities on social media, either on Twitter or on Instagram, just as a way to, I guess, not really even to keep in touch with them, just to see what they're up to for those of them that I respect. But every once in a while, a political situation will come up and I'll see how they coon and buffoon so much that I just can't bear following them anymore, right? And I don't worship any celebrities. I don't think that that's the way to go. But sometimes you just like a person's projects or what they might be into, so you follow them, right? A good example of this, I follow a lot of different comic book artists out there because I do the work myself, so I like to see what they're working on as well. But like I said, if they're cooning and buffooning, then I really can't follow them, or they're just an overt bigot as well. But there's some comedians that I follow as well, and one of them that I was following was the comedian Tony Baker. And for those of you who watch YouTube, you've probably seen some of his either his stand-up, or you're probably more familiar with his voiceover work when he does these voiceovers of these different animal videos. It's actually very funny, I will admit that. But I notice when he's on social media, whenever he does jump into politics, it's always some nonsense, and that's just the way it is, especially with a lot of these black celebrities. When black people get hurt, murdered, or killed, these black celebrities are extremely silent. You can almost hear crickets on their social media, right? But if someone else is feeling oppressed or there's quote unquote black on black crime, then they want to virtue signal and they want to hoop and holler and get all have fake outrage and everything else, right? So for me, I was already kind of getting to the point where I was going to stop following Tony Baker when he was defending the Asian community. Because he was one of those celebrities who put on their superhero outfit and their cape to come out there and save the Asians when he felt that they were just being attacked out there, right? And then when he got criticism from the black community, not even criticism, but just black people telling him the truth about the Asian community and how racist they are against us, then he pulled the whole, well, that's not all Asians. That's only some of them. Yeah, I know there are some bad Asians that own stores in the community. So he pulled that. So now it's not all of their fault. It's only some of them. By that logic, all black people should not have to stand up and apologize when one or two black people attack an Asian, right? If it's good for them, it's good for us. I'm not apologizing for something that someone else did. I haven't hurt any Asian person ever. Never in my life have I hurt an Asian person. I rarely even see them. So, I've never tried to hurt them or do any harm to them. There's been parts of my life where I've supported their businesses. So obviously, hold no animosity towards them. So why do I need to apologize or come out and say something about one black person hurting one Asian person somewhere else, right? But beyond all that, like I said, Tony Baker, he's been defending them, and then he did like to me, this is almost like the ultimate pinnacle of coonery. And I can't follow him anymore because I can't even look at him the same anymore after this. Is when he posted up a picture, I think it's his grandmother, and apparently his grandmother is white. So that means one of his parents was mixed. And this fool actually put out there and said, thank God that my white grandmother, thank God back in the 40s, she loved her some black men. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. There would be no jokes of mine if it wasn't for her. And I've seen so many black people who have maybe a white person in their family. I've seen so many of them do this. It's disgusting when I see it. It's cringeworthy when I see it. You're actually thanking a white person for lowering themselves to be with a black person so you can be here. That's disturbing. That shows a big slave mentality when you do stuff like that. Because white people don't do that at all. If they have a black person in their family somewhere, they make sure not to say anything. They'll hide it, even if their parent is black. There's several stories out there now and all the way back where there be mixed people passing for white who will never tell the world that their parent is a black person. Okay, so why would you, as a black person, feel that you have to tell the whole world that you have a white ancestor somewhere? For the most part, most of us do. Most black Americans do have a white ancestor somewhere in our bloodline at some point, just for the nature of us being here in America and just the law of averages, right? But that's not always something that you need to proclaim and be proud of. Like, I'm sure that somewhere in my lineage there's a white person based on the skin tone of some of the women in my family. Like my grandmother, coming from her bloodline, she's extremely light. I don't know where that came from, but she doesn't talk about it. Her family doesn't talk about it. It just is what it is, right? They don't come out and say, "Hey, I'm part white" or whatever, right? They don't care about that. They've always considered themselves black. But I guess growing up in Jim Crow South, growing up in Virginia, they had no choice but to be black at that point. Plus, my grandmother, even though she's very light skinned and has kind of straight hair, her facial features make you can obviously see that she's black. There's definitely no question. She basically looks like me in the face, but just light skinned. But yeah, that's but when I see black celebrities do this, where they start praising their white grandparent or parent or whoever, because I remember Sage Steele did the same thing. She thanked, I think it was her white grandma or something like that, or her white mother for lowering herself to be with this black man so that they can give birth to her, and she can get out there and find her a white man. It's just disgusting when I see this. And like I said, when I see mixed people or people who might have a white person in their lineage somewhere. When I see them do this, I just lose all respect for them. You're basically thanking this white person for lowering themselves to help to create you. It's ridiculous because the opposite is not true. Well, white people try their damnedest to hide the fact that they have a black ancestor or they have a black gene anywhere. They try to hide it. They don't want anyone to know it. But Negroes will get up on a pedestal, on a bullhorn, sit on the top of a mountain and scream out, "Hey, I got some white in me. Please love me." Right? It's just disgusting. You folks let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. Anyway, Mad Black, and I will be back with my foot on these devils back.
I really like that brother's content. I didn't know that he had more than one channel though, so I'm gonna have to find his first channel. Support him over there. Nene just called and said we might be able to, well, I might be able to cut the grass. That's cool. I just want to get that out of the way. Let's see who else is on my timeline now. See who Willie D talking about. Let's see.
If you're a gamer, this can get you awesome deals on gaming. Capital One Shopping is a free extension that helps you.
What the ladies talking about?
What's up, family? I just saw one of the most pathetic things I've ever witnessed in my life. A wannabe gang member got caught out of pocket in the wrong neighborhood. Got his car vandalized and the brakes beat off of him. Video picks up with dude crying about how these guys have vandalized his car and he's stuck. He needs help. People are weird. Nobody will come out and help him. He all by himself.
What about that gang?
Seeing the dude, I guess, got back on him and was like, put hands on him. And then he was like, yeah, this is easy. Apologize. Made him apologize. And he was scared that he was shook. He was shook. And he cried the whole. I mean, it was just pathetic, man. Now I know that it's a big thing, for some people when a man cries. Look, I'm not one of those dudes that don't believe that a man should ever cry under any circumstance. That's not me. I mean, men are human if you didn't know. I have no problem with that. But it's a time and a place for everything. If you are caught out of pocket in enemy territory and you are a willing gang member, you are a participant, you are active, you get caught out of pocket and get your head knocked off, get your hat brought to you, then you gotta deal with that. That comes with the territory. You don't cry like a little old bitch. You see? Now, you keep that same energy that you had when you was talking tough. Keep that same energy that you had when you was with your boys and you felt gangster, you had your guns, and you had the advantage. Keep that same energy. I mean, I can't even believe, dude, well, I can believe it's things like that, if somebody allowed their emotions to take over them like that, in the past, these type of things would have been suppressed. I mean, nobody would ever like. In fact, if somebody said that you cried, you lying, I ain't crying, you lying. My word is your word. Now you got the internet, and it ain't like the internet sneaking up on them, filming it, and putting it out. They filming themselves and putting it out on the internet. What made him think that was honorable? To film himself, first of all, taking an L, and then crying, I mean, like snotty nose crying. Yuck. Somebody is probably in a relationship with him. Some woman is probably laid up and gave herself to him. How do you respect somebody like that? And then when the police show up, oh, he really badass now. I'm gonna kill that. I'm gonna kill that. He even tell the police, I'm gonna kill that. Wow. Well, he was right there in your face. Why you didn't kill him? He was putting hands on him. Him right there in the red hat. He got a gun, and he got a gun too. Fan. Who raised him? Where did he come from? I mean, they could not have been birthed. They had to be invented. I swear to God, I did not encounter men like that when I was growing up. I mean, men around me, they were not perfect. They definitely were not perfect. But I did not see this type of weakness, man. No. Even the dude that you thought you could whoop, you know, you had some trepidation about because, I mean, people just ain't gonna allow you to just keep on putting hands on them. They're gonna down you. So you had to be careful. Even with the so-called weakest dude, you had to be careful. I never seen dudes behave that way. Not grown men. I've never seen grown men behave that way. I don't even think I ever seen a grown man cry when I was growing up, except maybe at a memorial. You know, other than that, no, I don't think I ever seen a grown man cry before. These dudes. Oh man, this particular guy. Oh man, that gang member stuff. It ain't for everybody. It's really not for anybody, but especially him. 6ix9ine, come and get your homeboy, man. He's snitching again. No more talk.
What the ladies talking about?
It's pretty good. I'm going downstairs.